Hello everybody, a random gnome here, and today we're going to be talking about another opinion piece, and today we're going to be talking about inclusivity in video games. A lot of people like Anita Sarkeesian and other social justice warriors are complaining that a lot of these games are catered to white males, and the patriarchy is taking over the video game industry and always has had control over it. And I'm not a gamer gator or whatever the hell you want to call those people who follow it. I don't care. I kind of wish it would be over. I mean, it's about people being corrupt in journalism, and I don't follow Kotaku or any of those other shit websites. Sorry if you like those websites. Anywho, the real topic of this video is people like Anita Sarkeesian and other social justice warriors are trying to change games, which is fine. You know, change is good if you're making the change. If you're just going to complain to people who are leading the gaming industry, then just go. You know, if you're not going to go ahead and be the one who makes the change, just leave. I don't want to hear it. You know, if you can go ahead and make a game and make it good and make it for people like yourself, then that's great. You know, if you can't do that, just leave. Because I feel like if you're going to go ahead and judge people like Anita, what I was about to say, Anita Sarkeesian again, but if you're going to judge people like Hideo Kojima and Hideki Kamiya for making games that was their vision, that they thought in their head, and you want to dilute it and make it palatable for other people in sake of inclusivity because some people aren't going to enjoy it, that's what art is. If you want video games to be considered art like a movie or music, then it can never reach that point. Because when I listen to music or movies, my favorite movies are probably not the same as yours. My favorite music is probably not the same as yours. Why? It's because I connect with those things, and you might connect with something else. Because that's how humans are. A lot of music isn't tolerable by other people because maybe it talks about topics that you would not connect with. You know, maybe you don't connect with Lil Wayne. Maybe you connect with more, I don't know, something like Andrew Jackson Jihad. Probably don't know about it, but I connect with something like that, which you probably won't. And if you're trying to make everything palatable to every audience, then it's not going to be considered art. Art is something you connect with. And that's the same thing with movies. Unless everybody's favorite movie is Transformers, then you shouldn't be able to tell somebody how to make their art. The games that I really enjoy the most have a head worker, somebody whose vision is the main vision. Somebody like Miyamoto, like I said before, Hideo Kojima or Hideki Kamiya, or Gabe Newell, or Adam Levine, or somebody that can head the movement. If everybody has equal part in a game, in a story of a game, I feel it's too diluted. You know, there's too many, opinions and voices and storylines that want to be heard, and oh, I want this, I want that, and everybody has to have a little bit of everything. I feel it kind of gets diluted when you're having a team of 300 people and like I can understand for mechanics and stuff like that, but to have every single person's view in the game, I'm a woman, you have to make the main character a woman. Wait, he can't be a woman, I gotta make him transgendered and gay and black and a midget. I don't want that, you know what I mean? I want to be able to, I mean, if you're going to make a game where you create a character, then fine. But you can't just do it. You can't just do like Dragon Age Origins, say, before the game comes out. This is the worst part. Before the game comes out, hi, I just like what I announced that we have an openly gay mage and he's a main character. I don't care about that. I'm not buying the game to have a gayer character with me. I don't care. He can be that way. You don't have to market your game that you have a gay character. Isn't that like worse than not having a gay character? Saying, "Oh look, we have a gay character." Okay, you know that's a human being. I don't know what the difference is. And, you know, I don't look at a soldier on the battlefield that is shooting a weapon, and I don't even think about their sexual preference. That shouldn't even be on the radar. It's a video game. They're supposed to be fun. I know games can be art, but what are you doing? I'm not going to buy a game because it's a gay character, and how's that a marketing strategy? But what am I expecting from EA or BioWare, or what is now BioWare? I don't think the people who were originally at BioWare are there anymore. It's really not good. I mean, Ubisoft, I would probably expect the same things in the years to come. But, you know, I just don't understand it. Putting in gay characters just to have the right to say there's gay characters and feel you're great. You know, I don't get it. You know, if you're the main dude, if you're the one creating the story and it's your vision and that's what you want in the game, do it. But don't do it just because people say to do it. Just because people say, oh, there needs to be a change. No, make your story. And if it caters to that audience, then it's gonna cater to that audience and it's gonna find its niche. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people don't like everything. You know, that's the thing. Inclusivity is completely garbage. That's my opinion. Obviously, it's not the most popular opinion because I know a lot of stuff that is inclusive, like stuff like Taylor Swift songs or Lady Gaga songs or any any popular song on the radio or any popular movie. Most of the time, they're easy to like. They're made for everyone. No, they're not going to have any themes in it that could be controversial because you know what? They're just there. They're not innovative. They're nothing. They're just there. So I mean, if you want to make that kind of game, make it. Make that game. But don't make that game because people tell you you need to make that game and then you'll look like a god in the gaming industry because you're so accepting to all the different lifestyles. I just don't get it. And stuff like Tamagotchi Life, a goofy ass game, a goofy game that isn't supposed to make any political statements, any social statements, gets under fire for not having a gay choice. That's right, a game made for kids that are just trying to have fun, having a little goof. Outrageous things happen in a kid friendly zone, and they want to introduce gay themes in the game. They shouldn't even be thinking about that. That should not be in their thought process at all. What are you gonna sit there and put a same sex choice in a game that a kid probably 5 years is gonna be playing? That's not something they should be thinking about. That's something they should be thinking about on their own. I don't. What are you doing? I don't get it. As you can see, how many times have I said it in this? I don't understand. And that's basically the end of my rant and ramble. I just think it's a little bit weird how people can tell other people how they should do something. Like how I can go ahead and say, "Oh, I'm a better vlogger and complainer than you are. You're doing it completely wrong." No, just let people make their games. The ideas that they want to put through in the games, they should do that. I don't think any movie has been, criticized for making a point. There's a lot of movies that do things. There's a lot of movies with themes like Anita Sarkeesian hates, and that's just because they're creating a world. You know what I mean? I know that she has this clip of one of the Dragon Age games where it's like, grab a whore and have a good time. No, that was the time that they're trying to depict. Those things did happen. You can't say that they didn't. And showing that it happened isn't a way of promoting that act. It's a way of showing that happened. The times were bad. You know what I mean? It's painting a world. That those are things just happen. That happened. You can't change that. But again, this is the end of my rant and ramble. If you think that inclusivity is good, please tell me how. I can tell there's instances where it would be good when you're trying to have mass appeal and trying not to really hit any marks hard, just lightly, make a story. I guess if you're making a kid game, you want to be inclusive, but not in that type of way. Not like transgender kind of stuff, but I mean, if you want to, maybe in the future we will be. But I mean, yeah, with kids games, you want to be inclusive to female demographic, male demographic, child demographic. But for older age games, I think, it should be exclusive to some people. I feel that it will hit you harder if you're that type of person. Like a game like The Walking Dead is going to hit somebody with a child a lot harder than somebody who hates kids. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? Anyways, once again, this is the end. How many times have I said it? I don't know, but this is the end of the rant and ramble. And thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.